Are you ready for Star Wars to come back to the theater? Well, the Force is about to awaken Friday the 18th. Hello everyone and welcome. This is Robert here with a Tech Geek 311 special Star Wars The Force Awakens movie sort of pre-cap, let's say. Basically what I want to do is I want to go over this and kind of show you guys the Star Wars The Force Awakens, kind of what there's available, what's going on right now, sort of give you guys a little bit of a trivia, and then tell you that it's been about 23 years since the last Star Wars. So right here you can see we've got Star Wars in the theaters. They've already given it a rating right now of 9.1. That's prior to being released. So that means that once it gets released this Friday, we're going to see this rating change. And I'm almost sure it's going to go up because they already have in the works Star Wars episodes 8 and 9 already in the works to be available in the next year or two. So you've got here, there's got videos, they've got photos, they've also got other movies that people have liked, and then you have the cast. And right here, you can see we have this new actress here. She plays Rey. They don't say any last name though. Then we have the original Luke Skywalker back. We have Leia back. We're going to have Han Solo back. We have this new villain, Kylo Ren. We've got Chewbacca back in here again. R2-D2. Quite a few other ones in here. And then, we're going to have the same droids and all that. You've got the details in here explaining that it's got a new director. It's going to be 135 minutes long. So you've got frequently asked questions, the user reviews, or actually early user reviews, let's say. All right. And then this, and this side's got your full cast trivia. Your trivia's here, quotes, awards, and so forth. So we're going to go into here under its official website. This is the official Star Wars website, in case you guys are interested. This gives you the news and blogs, videos, events, the films, TV shows, apps, and so forth. What I want to do is I want to go into here, show you guys something. Right now we're at episode 7. So I want to show you episode 6. This was the last Star Wars to be shown in the movie theaters. This one here is Return of the Jedi. This was back in 1983. Now you think about that. 1983 and we're in 2015. Okay, that's 23 years ago that this movie's been out in the theater. And in 23 years, this new episode 7 comes out. Boom. The hype just explodes. Even though a lot of these same actors that are in this original movie are a lot older. And you can see this is the young portrayal. Even Darth Vader's no longer around. The Sith Emperor's no longer around. Despite all this, episode 7 is now coming out. And since 1983 to 2015, it's a big hit. So I wanted to show you guys that. This gives you an idea of this Return of the Jedi, the different planets, the different ships that were used back then, showing you kind of how the characters are made and so forth. And the technology then was not that much. It wasn't that advanced as we have now. So basically this one here is how Star Wars started off. It didn't start off with episode 1 because back in 1970s they didn't have the technology for it. So this was Star Wars episode 4, The New Hope. This was the very beginning of the Star Wars franchise, let's say, or the Star Wars movies. And so you can see this included the old Obi-Wan Kenobi, who's no longer around, and included a lot of the older actors in here. Same thing. Okay, that was episode 4. It moved on to episode 5, which was The Empire Strikes Back. And this one was back in the 80s. It started the 80 movement, or let's say the 80s period. And so you got the introduction of Yoda and Lando and Boba Fett and so forth. And then it went on, like I said, to episode 6. Then George Lucas decided to backtrack to episode 1. And that's when we started getting the more technological stuff in there. This is where we got the Phantom Menace. This brought us into what Star Wars is. Gave us the young actors and all that. Some comedic actors in the first Sith Lord that we saw. We got into episode 2. This brought into the troopers, the stormtroopers. Gave us the idea of what they were, which is basically clones. And that's why we have the Attack of the Clones in here. And this gave us Count Dooku and other Jedis in here as well. Then that moved on to its final episode, which was episode 3. This is the one that actually brought us into episode 4, which is A New Hope. This gave us Darth Vader, actually. This turned Anakin Skywalker into Vader himself, destroying Mace Windu and so forth. Also having General Grievous was in there as well. So now we move on to current day, which is this week, to December 18th, and now we come into Star Wars The Force Awakens. So, the question is, since the Jedi Order was destroyed back in episode 6, or actually it was episode 3, they were destroying the Jedi Order, the only Jedi in episode 6 was Luke Skywalker and Leia. Well, Leia never really became a Jedi at that point. So, we're going to see here, the Stormtroopers are a little different. You got new droids, and then you got this new character, Rey, which we don't know much about yet. We don't know if she's the daughter of Han Solo. We don't know if she's the daughter of Skywalker. We don't know who this guy is yet. So, this is going to be a extension of the same story, but still, it's also going to have a lot of new stuff in there as well. So, that is going to be The Force Awakens. And we've got this new Sith Lord villain, Kylo Ren. And it looks good. It looks very good. Looks like it's going to be very interesting. There's going to be a lot of neat stuff in this. Stuff that we've never seen before in Star Wars movies. I look forward to it. I'm not going to make the premiere only because I don't like crowded, loud theaters. I will see it in the theater eventually. It's going to be playing in the theater for quite a long time. It'll probably make $1 billion or more. But I want to give you guys my pre-review of it right now because it's extremely highly anticipated movie, and I believe it's going to do very well in the box office. All right, so that is my little pre-review of Star Wars The Force Awakens. Let's see if this Star Wars movie really awakens the Force again, and once we have the Force, we can move on then to episodes 8 and 9 that we know for sure are going to be coming out in the next 2 to 3 years. All right, guys? So that is my little pre-review over Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I wanted to show you guys that so you can get excited, get your tickets, get your stuff ready, and start getting out there and going to the theater and fighting the crowds and buying the merchandise and helping Disney and Lucas make their millions and billions as well. And also at the same time enjoy yourself watching a good Star Wars movie. All right? So that, folks, that is my review or pre-review of Star Wars The Force Awakens. As I learn more and as I go and see it, I will give you guys more stuff as it comes around. All right? I thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Give me any comments if you got them. And also, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You'll get all my new videos as they come out. If you want to see my videos before they get posted on YouTube, don't forget to link on my Patreon account. Once you're a patron of mine, you will get all my videos before they get released to YouTube. All right, I thank you guys for watching. Have a good Star Wars. May the Force be with you, and I will catch you guys later with more.